Whose is it?
It's PDK.
PDK. Okay, there you go. So PDK. Make sure you remind me of that. And by the way, everybody can sign up on there's a link pinned in the chat. You can click that, send your £5. That's all you need. £5 to sign up for the tournament. They're starting in a month or so, 25-26 season. And yeah, we'll go participate. There's rules there, so you can just read them. But anyways, all right. So comments. Gavin Fuller here says Goldbridge said the only way we can get in Buemo is we must pay 100 million of PIF for nearly what?
There's a few people saying this. So basically, if they're buying Cunha and Mbuemo, people are assuming that means Bruno Fernandes going to, is it Al Hilal? Is a done deal to fund those two deals?
Well, but there's a question here because a lot of Toon fans on Twitter and maybe some in the chat are complaining of the PSR rules that they're supposed to be in trouble. And when you expected, you lied once again because you said that they were going to be knackered after losing the cup final, and apparently it doesn't bother them. So they're just buying players left and right. They just bought Cunha. So I'll tell you what, you might hate them, whatever you want, but Man U have signed or look like they will sign 2 top players, man. And that's not good.
But it's on the back of them selling Fernandes.
I don't know. That's what the rumor is. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll depend on that. And that may go into.
Yeah. If they get those 2, they're going to compete next season, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. And they're looking to add more players.
I think if they lose Bruno Fernandes, I think that'll leave an enormous hole in their team, and neither of those players will fill that hole.
Correct.
Yeah, Kenny says it's a step down from Brentford. One word: greed. I wouldn't blame players for winning money. I don't think. Listen, people, we do this for money. Trust me. You know, it is what it is. But and who knows? We don't know if Newcastle actually approached him.
That's what the Man U fans say about Shearer. Because he went to a smaller club in their eyes, and instead of playing Champions League with Man U, and he picked Newcastle back home, and
that's not
they
greed,
still slag him off until now.
That's the one thing. One thing you can never say about that move is greed. What was the greed? It would have been the other way around, actually.
Because at the time was
no. At the time we were paying top dollar.
Yeah, but well, I guess it depends on how you interpret greed, because he could have gone to win every single trophy in his
29 years ago, and I think he was on 100,000 a week, and that was 29 years ago. 90,000 a week.
37.
7,000 a week.
37 grand a week he was on.
And so the happy clapper need to answer this. Derek Sharp says, my issue is that we will be left behind and be forced to panic. So when
we're 48 hours in, man.
Yeah, early days.
But let me tell you something. I agree with you now, but you have told us this before, and we haven't signed a player in 3 windows. So you can't blame people. You can't blame people. You can't, abuse me and expect me to look at you in the eyes and not expect to get abused again. It's happened before. I'm traumatized. People are traumatized, man. You can't 3 times already. We got battered wife syndrome, man. This is the way it is. So, you got to understand people's feelings. I will put money that it's not going to happen again, but, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
That makes 2 of us.
Ian says, all of our best signings, Bruno, Tonali, Isak, just dropped out of nothing.
Correct.
Yeah, we keep saying that.
Everybody's trying to tell me, I've had arguments on the forum there about how they came out of the blue. No. They were
Nobody knew.
Widely reported before that happened. I've defied anybody to show me a report of our signing Isak, Bruno, or Botman from more than a couple of days before it actually happened.
Well, Botman was mooted in the January, wasn't he? But he didn't want to leave Lille while they were still in the Champions League.
Yeah, we knew about Botman a bit, but the rest, no.
Yeah. All right. A lot of people watching. Please hit the like button. Help us out. Support the channel. Subscribe. Next guy that we need to talk about in this, was going to be a double transfer swoop. It just became a single out of nowhere. And that could be the renowned name of Mark Gehi, as he sounds for the 1000th time related to Newcastle United. the tuner iron moves for Crystal Palace, Captain Margehi, and and Wemo, of course, but that's not going to happen. So don't forget to smash the like button. It helps us a lot to keep growing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, activate all notifications, that way you get notified every time we go live. And don't forget, you can become a member, get exclusive content, access to all of our live shows on demand at the time that you want. Also, of course, giveaways every month, sometimes multiple giveaways a month. So stay tuned for that. Check it out. Help support the channel. It's a small fee. And of course, you help us and grow. If you hate the Mackhams, smash that like button.
To save the bleeding races. When we got the wheel put on, away we went again. But them that had their noses broke, they came back our him. Some went to the dispensary, and some to Dr. Gibbs's, and some to the informer.